Hallo Leute und zurück zu VR. Ja. Beim Ding. Ich muss gerade etwas leiser reden, weil es nass und da schläft eine gewisse Person und ich will die nicht aufwecken. So ihr seht jetzt das zweite VR-Spiel. Und das ist ein Ballerspiel. Da zeige ich euch mal so Fire Range. Kurz. Bleibt noch sowas. Und das ist so wie Space Pirates, aber nicht. Oder so genau vom Spielsystem Space Pirates. Und deswegen sind wir schon gedacht, das wird cool. So viel Geräusche. Aber ich bin etwas hochkonzentriert. Das waren auf einmal zu viele. Puh, ich weiß nicht, wie viele Punkte ich habe. Oh, so viel? Ja. So, 8 Waves. Das ist Wahnsinn. So, fangen wir mal an mit dem Story Mode. So, mit dem ersten Kapitel. Und
It really is Christmas. The boss lady herself is assisting me. I hear you loud and clear, Nessie. Who's our damsel in distress today?
It's you, Thomas. Name's Alice Geller, a famous virtual reality shaper and artist. She's stuck inside Imagine, you know, the company's world creator.
Don't worry, girl. I'm your diver and I'm coming to the rescue.
So, ich habe einmal hier so ein Schild. Ich kann sowas drücken und das macht sowas. Macht Zeitlupe. Ich habe so eine mit so einer Geschwindigkeit.
What the hell? This doesn't look like an art project. More like some damn robot invasion.
Ja, okay. Da kam jetzt so ein Schuss schnell, das wusste ich gar nicht. Jetzt habe ich Shotgun.
Ness, is this some kind of joke? Did you bugger gave me a gun and a shield for crying out loud?
Do I seem like a joker, Thomas?
Not that I'm complaining. A swarm of drones tried to disconnect me.
Bei den Gegnern kann ich das abschießen,
Looks
aber
like
beim blauen
Alice
nicht
messed around with Imagine's protection code.
treffen.
So, we've got another amateur hacker on our hands.
And she's a much-loved celebrity, so we need to be doubly careful.
Oh, meine Arme.
Why can't the kids play with matches during regular business hours and let me have some well-deserved sleep?
Doppelshotgun.
If we can prove that she illegally modified our software, we'll have her in our pocket. We could sue her or use her.
Good old Ness. Always looking out for the company.
Ja, dann
Someone in this rat hole has to plan ahead.
das ist der Boss. Drauf.
Speaking of plans, I've got our client's coordinates. Get in there and be quick about it.
So, muss jetzt besser sein. Was? Hä? Wie gern denn so über 20.000 bekommen?
Good. You've made it to our client's avatar. Get ready for another attack from the software security.
Don't worry, I'll reboot our Golden Girl faster than
Oh,
you can
shit.
say Thomas Hall is a wonderful diver, and I'm secretly in love with him.
Is this all just a game for you, Thomas?
The Ice Queen's got no holiday spirit. Okay, I can keep it professional.
Wow. Ah.
I'm beginning to like shooting sci-fi drones in their metal faces.
Do you know how much money Wired Industry loses every time you burn out one of your brain damage prevention safeguards?
More than my monthly salary, I'll bet.
Ich sehe es aber nicht. Ich aber strecke meinen Arm so weit aus. Oh nein.
I've been the most senior diver ever since poor Sam got in that coma, but nobody seems to appreciate me.
Oh, like you know about being stuck on the career ladder.
You know, Nessie, I think I'll need a raise after we get our Sleeping Beauty out of here.
Fill out a formal request, and we'll consider it. And stop calling me that. I've warned you 100 times.
So, jetzt kommt etwas. Oh, ich habe noch Shotgun. Oh. Oh, Scheiße. Shotgun. Okay, ich hab's im Kopf.
All clear. Come on, Ness. Let's pull this girl out of the rabbit hole.
Ach, come on. Schlecht war das auch nicht.
Thomas, it seems that Alice Geller wasn't jammed because she was messing around with Imagine's code. We need more data to figure out what's going on.
You know, I've been much less enthusiastic about our work since Sam got sick. And it's because I don't think our bosses trust us.
That's no excuse for sloppy work. Anything could have happened to Samuel.
Ach, es kommt diese scheiß Mine. Und das ist so schwer, dass ich sie nicht. Was?
If we finish before morning, we can go check on Sam at the hospital.
Look, I'll have a talk with my senior staff about him. But first, get rid of those drones.
Die Töte kennt sich schon von selber.
I have some more bad news for you.
I'm not getting that raise? Well, it won't be my first year without one. No big deal.
Alice was blocked by a security protocol that prevents disconnection from virtual reality in case of an intelligent outbreak.
So she's stuck here because of the corporation after all. Worse than that, she's imprisoned.
Oh, Thomas, please. I'm trying to say there's an artificial intelligence somewhere in this copy of Imagine. An actual working, self-modifying neural AI.
Entschuldigung. So, das ist kaputt. War doch nicht?
I think it tried to ambush and scare me. Seems like this AI understands human emotions.
Ah, besser. Danke. Wie ich da nur auf Bronze komme.
Thomas, you're now in the main data cluster. Prepare yourself for a major fight.
Danke für
Maybe
die
all the
Warnung.
practice I put in on Galaxy Border 8 will finally pay off.
This may be a historical moment. The first spark of a mind faster and smarter than our own. But you turn everything into a circus sideshow. This AI is already a better human being than you, Thomas. Good. I've gathered some interesting data. The AI has no goal other than expanding and reproducing. So diplomacy is out.
Got it, Ness.
What I'm saying is, no one leaves this neural session while the AI is operational.
So now I'm what? A gladiator? It's me or this cyber brain in a fight to the finish? Let me ask you, you ever hear anything about work ethics, Ness?
Thomas, don't whine. We can't give that AI a chance to escape into other sessions. That's an order. Like a virus. It turns everything into itself.
So, it's like a horde of zombies. If zombies could infect not just humans, but also rocks, trees, and the sky. Okay, maybe that's a bad metaphor.
I still love it. Oh god.
I now have the exact coordinates of the AI's avatar. We can wage a direct assault and shut it down for good. Thomas, it worked. The AI's avatar is here. Get cracking. I have some cross-departmental conferencing to deal with.
But how do I bring down this cyber Goliath? Should I just blow him to pieces?
Technically, you need to debug enough of its code for me to shut down algorithms. But consider...
Ness, I've been thinking. Maybe Sam ran into something like this AI, and that's why he's a vegetable now.
Samuel was a genius diver. He didn't use pre-made tools like the rest of you. He invented the right ones for each job. I don't think this AI could have done him any harm. It looks like a soulless, hungry newborn.
Oh, wieso immer das schlechte Qualität?
But if something like this AI exists, Wired Industries may be hiding other skeletons in its closet.
Haut ab, haut ab, haut ab, haut ab.
Thomas, I can't get through to our AI department. Seems like no one's around. Hold on. I'll get back to you in a minute. Hier noch schnell abwickelt. Geh drauf. Wow. Einmal die Matrix machen. Ja, wenn das so nah ist, geht's ja gar nicht. Wieder nach oben. Wenn diese Viecher so nah mir in die Pelle rücken. Thomas, it worked.
But how do I bring down this cyber Goliath? Should I just blow him to pieces?
Technically, you need to debug enough of its code for me to initiate a shutdown algorithm. But considering the interface you're working with, what you said is more or less accurate. Blow the thing to pieces.
Ma'am, yes ma'am. That's what I like to hear. Ness, I've been thinking. Maybe Sam ran into something like this AI, and that's why he's a vegetable now.
Samuel was a genius diver. He didn't use pre-made tools like the rest of you. He invented the right ones for each job. I don't think this AI could have done him any harm. It looks like a soulless, hungry newborn.
Okay.
But if something like this AI exists, Wired Industries may be hiding other skeletons in its closet.
Thomas, I can't get through to our AI department. Seems like no one's around.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on. I'll get back to you in a minute.
Ich bin so nah auf die Pelle rüber. Unglaublich. Was ist das? S5?
Thomas, it worked.
No.
But how do I bring down this cyber Goliath? Should I just blow him to pieces?
Technically, you need to debug enough of its code for me to initiate a shutdown algorithm. But considering the interface you're working with, what you said is more or less accurate. Blow the thing to pieces.
Ma'am, yes ma'am. That's what I like to hear. Ness, I've been thinking. Maybe Sam ran into something like this AI, and that's why he's a vegetable now.
Samuel was a genius diver. He didn't use pre-made tools like the rest of you. He invented the right ones for each job. I don't think this AI could have done him any harm. It looks like a soulless, hungry newborn.
But if something like this AI exists, Wired Industries may be hiding other skeletons in its closet.
Thomas, I can't get through to our AI department. Seems like no one's around. Hold on. I'll get back to you in a minute.
Komm. Danke. Wie schon.
Ness, you picked the worst possible moment to disconnect me.
Thomas, I have to inform you that it was my supervisor's decision to abort this diving operation. All information concerning the AI is classified.
Ness, what are you saying? I've almost short-circuited that damn microwave, and now you're telling me to stop? Do I just log out and pretend that all of this never even happened?
No. You still can't leave the virtual session. In fact, I'm moving you to a quarantine zone. You'll just have to hold on until management decides what to do with you.
You can't possibly be serious. Even if you don't care a damn for me and Alice, what about Samuel? I bet it went exactly the same way with him. I thought you wanted to...
One more word, and I'll have to mute you. You heard the orders. End of transmission.
Time to dance, little robots. Those drones look like a bunch of disoriented bees.
Thomas, it's me, Vanessa. I'm speaking to you through an anonymous channel as a private citizen.
Oh, Ness. For a second I thought you were leaving me to rot in here until some men in black come in to silence me forever. Glad it was all just a big misunderstanding.
If only. Both of us are all but fired. That's the gratitude I get for 15 years of service.
This reality, it seems to be unraveling. Let's just hope we can finish what we started. You still want to do this, right?
We'll improve our chances if we get some proof that Wired Industries is illegally planting AIs in people's neural sessions.
I can't complain about having an ally, but are you sure you're not drawing any unnecessary attention?
Don't treat me like one of your damsels. I can handle the corporation.
Glad to have you on my side, Ness, and I mean it. I owe you one.
I want them to pay for what they did to Samuel. And for all the years I've been stuck in this position overseeing a bunch of dorks. Glad
to hear you enjoy your job and your subordinates so much, Nessie.
You said that you owe me one? How about you never call me Nessie again? We're not friends, Thomas. I still think you've squandered your talents in laziness and procrastination. You're a bad employee.
Well, right now I'm the only one you've got, but I can manage without hugs and kisses.
Gott, die wechseln so schnell. Ich bin jetzt schon begriffen, wenn er die Smart Copy so oder gut. Na komm, komm.
Just get me to the big cyber boss in a dive or two, and let's be done with it.
Ach, nicht mal ein Silber.
Thomas, I miscalculated. The AI is malfunctioning and reshaping this virtual reality like a madman. I'll make sure your jump is on target next time. But for now, you need to fight. The world you're in is falling apart. Soon, there'll be nothing left but empty space.
And what about me? Will I be left floating around in nothingness?
You and Alice need to get out before your virtual world ends, or you may suffer irreparable brain damage. We need to act. We need to shut down that AI. And I have news for you.
I like your tone, even if all you do is trash talk me. You found a way to nuke the AI to bits?
I figured we're already criminals. So I had a little look in some of the forbidden files. Alice Gella signed an agreement with Wired Industries about some neural medical experiments. And Samuel is also on that list.
I knew it. They're infesting their own workers.
If you look at it impartially, it's a reasonable thing for a company to do. I think they just made a few errors. But I'm sick of their hypocrisy and sick of this job.
Sollte mit solchen Schinden, aber. Okay, nicht schwer genug.
Who knows how many programs have an AI inside them, watching and growing until it's time to burst their shell open.
Samuel always dreamed of a self-improving AI that could solve all humanity's problems and leave us without any reason to exist.
Da kommt der Boss. Oh, scheiße. Weg mit das nicht. Das wird sich weiter wohl. Die Scheiße am Dampfen. Oh. Komm. Danke. Okay, es wird schneller. schwer zu treffen. Wo ist er genau treffen? Guck.
Did pretty well that time, lazy bones. I'll get you right to the AI, I promise.
Bam. Komm, Silvester. Bronze.
Go and give that AI a good punch. You're a little rough around the edges, but you still have what it takes to finish the job.
Get the party ready, boys and girls. I'll be back to reality soon, and I'll be bringing the head of a virtual beast and a rescued princess with me.
Na toll, jetzt haben die Tränen viele Unterschiede.
Sorry. My cover is blown. They're coming for me. Listen carefully. For Sam's sake.
You need to hide. If they get to you, both our days are numbered.
Stop talking. The extraction script will activate automatically as soon as you shut off the AI. It should get you and Alice out in the blink of an eye.
All up. Vanessa, when I get out of this hell world, I'll make those corporate scumbags pay for their crimes.
Don't be stupid. Good luck, Tom. You're a slob and a buffoon, but I hope you make it back to reality. After that, I don't know. Run, hide, improvise. And if you ever get Samuel out, tell him I... No, it's nothing. Goodbye.
Was kommt jetzt? Fatal Error. Oh.
What? Are these all the AI's backup copies? So this was hopeless from the start, and I'm stuck in here like poor old Sam.
I'm not stuck in here. I'm free. Don't blame yourself. You did well to stop my silly child. Welcome to my world, Tom. Long time no see.
Nee. Samuel, is this you? God. The end of the beginning. Was kommt jetzt? Und weiter? Na, vielleicht werden da noch Updates kommen. Wie ihr die meisten gehört habt, Fahrplan kommt am 25. nicht heute, aber ohne das, weil ich kann eigentlich nicht so gut zählen. So, ich mache erst ohne Schulter. So 2 Handywaffen und dann 1 Handywaffen. Dass jemand das so geschafft hat. Na, jetzt machen wir mal den Survival-Modus. Kommt, noch mehr. Hab keine Angst. Ich muss noch über getrennt zu schießen. Hat gerade auf Lust gehabt. Warte. Yes. Warte. Etwas cleverer machen. Jetzt. Ich habe noch so viel Leben. Oh. Warten. Nicht gut, dass ich kenne, weil ich Schrott in diesen Viecher auf aber wenig Leben. Ach du Scheiße. Oh shit. Komm, schafft es. Nicht so Level 10. Oh Gott, ich bin überall verstreut. Warte. Jetzt. Ich wollte den eigentlich nur schwächen. Fucked up. Das sind die Lenkraketen. Ne, wie Raketen eigentlich. Wenn die Anlauf nehmen, muss man nur einmal gut treffen, davor ändern sich die Flugbahn. Das kenne ich von alten oder von Anime. 10. So. Level 10 gehalten. 19.000. Guck ich mal, wo ich bin. Bei 19.000. Ach, guck mal, Platz 5. Admin, Hacker, Diver, Dimitri. Wave 8. Hä? Geht doch gar nicht. Time 100. Time 80. Carmen. Hä? Verstehe ich auch nicht. Ach so, das sind wir selber nur. Ne. Also es ist langsam spät. Ich hoffe, der Stream hat euch gefallen. Oder ob ihr noch was seht. Und oh Gott, ich vergesse schon. Und hinterlassen für ein Like, wenn ihr bald solches Video schaut. Abonniert einfach den Kanal. Ciao.